And welcome back, folks. I am Debo Sampson, and we are headed into our first of our two championship matches here today at WCE Rise to the Occasion, the third anniversary celebration, as it is now time for the triple threat match for the WCE All Out Championship. And this match is going to be, there are no rules in a triple threat match. The only rule is that you have to either pin or submit your opponent in the ring. First one to get a pin submission wins, and the champion does not have to even be involved in the decision to lose his championship. And here we go with the first competitor coming out to the ring here. Who is? And here comes Nicholas Crenson with a cyclist attire once again for today, and he's one half of the IMF Hardcore Tag Team Champions with Darkfire. And wearing that unicorn mask, which don't put it back, Crenson, for doing anything crazy when he gets a chance to. And I'm digging this new theme. I don't know. I think this might be a one-off theme that Crenson said he was going to use, but when it came to the right time, I think he feels this is the weekend to do it. And Crenson looking to win his first championship in WCE. He is determined. He has a fire lit under him that we haven't seen under him in a while. Crenson looking to become a singles champion here. The first time in WCE. Yes, he did. He was a RCW World Underground Champion last year, but he's looking for a WCE branded title. And will he be able to do that today? Because he has tough competition in both Sinister and the Unhinged James Marshall. But Crenson has already shown that he can win gold in the past. But this is going to be one of the more difficult times to do it. Like I said, Crenson's got his work cut out of it for him, because he not only has to contend with the champion, but he also has to contend with this man, a man who he has not beaten him straight up in a one-on-one match since the beginning of WC. The only time he's beaten him has been a last man standing match. But other than that, his record against this man is just completely one-sided. And that man is the former two-time WCE All-Out Champion, the man who a lot of people, including Crenson, believe should still be champion, and that is the Unhinged James Marshall, who got screwed out of the title at Ring of Destruction by both Sinister and Jonathan Pierce. And I know at some point Marshall is going to want to get his hands on Pierce again. But like I said, Marshall has a almost near perfect record against Crenson, but this isn't just a one-on-one match. This is a triple threat, and while Crenson doesn't have the advantage of Marshall, the champion certainly does, as our champion, the Sinister, has basically never been beaten by Marshall. He's only been beaten once by Crenson, or actually 2 times in a row in a 2-out-of-3 falls match. But besides that, Marshall, each man has an advantage over one of the other opponents here, and who is going to walk out of this with the All Out Championship? That is yet to be seen. Can either man find the advantage and get the chance to become All-Out champion? Or will they just fall once again to our current champion, our now two-time champion in the Sinister? And here he comes, folks. The Sinister making his way to crowd. The former Craven Rage, the two-time All-Out champion, is on the way to the ring. And he's looking to stay dominant as he regained. He stole the All-Out championship at Ring of Destruction from James Marshall with the help of Jonathan the Executioner Pierce. And he is just flunking that gold back and forth. And Sinister just flaunting the gold, and he has been a nuisance in WCE since the very beginning when he was first Craven Rage, and now the Sinister. He has just had a reign of terror that has not ended. There have been moments when you felt that it had been done, but I don't know if anybody can stop Sinister now. Now let's go to our ring announcer for ring introductions, folks.
The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the WCE All-Out Championship.
Yeah.
Introducing the first challenger from Crenson, Wisconsin, weighing in at 198 pounds. He is one half of the IMF Hardcore Tag Team Champion. He is the Nonchalant. He is the new Messiah of the backyard wrestling. He is the Psycho Wolf, Nicholas Crenson. And the second challenger.
Changes every month, man.
From Wisconsin, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the measuring stick of WCE, the Unhinged, James Marshall. And final, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the WCE All-Out champion, the Sinister.
Yeah, that belt's sharp. Ready. Ring the bell.
And there we go. Here's the bell, and we are about to kick things off. Triple threat match for the WCE All-Out Championship, and James and Crenson looking to work together, but no! Oh, big big back fist to the future on Crenson, just knocking Crenson out. Does James Marshall, and that's gonna leave Crenson out for a while. And now Marshall and Sinister just going right at it. And just both men just laying into each other with those brutal shots. And Sinister just slamming Marshall right in the turnbuckle, and big chop on Marshall by big clotheslines on Marshall by Sinister, and a big running clothesline in the corner. Down goes Marshall. And now Sinister going after Crenson and just hangs him up on the rope and just knocks him back down on the outside. Now going back out after Marshall is Sinister.
2, 3, 4.
And a big drop kick on Crenson by the Sinister. And that is smart. You gotta keep the shots to Crenson will keep him out of this match and give both Marshall and Sinister a shot at, ending this match without having Crenson even be a part of it.
Yeah. Come on, get him back in the ring. Come on.
And what is Marshall going for here? Picking up Sinister. And a big suplex on the outside by James Marshall on Sinister. And Crenson just with a running forearm there.
Come on, get them back in the ring. Come on.
And now Crenson with a big suplex on Sinister on the outside as well. And now just stomping away at the back of Sinister.
Come on, back in the ring.
And now Crenson grabbing a stop sign and just smashing it across the back of Sinister and Marshall both. First with Marshall and then on Sinister.
Come on, get back in the ring. Come on. Come here, you. Get in. Come on, get him back in the ring.
And now rolling Sinister back in the ring does Crenson. And what is Crenson going to go for here? Going for like a modified short arm scissors, it looks like. And just locking him in, just grabbing both arms, and just stretching away. And this is one thing people don't realize. Oh no! Sinister rolling Crenson up. Oh, but Marshall just nailing Sinister with the stop sign and getting a shot in on Crenson as well. What I was going to say is that Crenson is actually a very keen submission expert. And now we got that big quad kicks and famouser by Marshall. And what is Marshall going for? Going up top. Oh, he's looking for that Cactus Jack-like elbow with the stop sign. Big diving stop sign elbow on Crenson by Marshall. And Crenson really feeling that all to the gut there. Going for the pin. Oh, and no! He breaks up the pin and just nails Crenson right in the eye when he brought up that pin, and now just nailing that eye more. And Crenson just grabbing at the eye as he's getting whacked with that stop sign, both him and Marshall by Sinister. And now what is leg drop to the groin, and that is all legal in this match, folks. Now let's take a look at that replay. Another shot angle of that stop sign cactus elbow by James Marshall. And now Sinister grabbing some chairs. Oh, and a big chair shot to James Marshall by Sinister. And now just dumping the chair right on top of Nicholas Crenson does Sinister right in the back of his head. And that That is very dangerous. That could cause a concussion if you do that. You aim in the head just like that, folks. No love lost between any of these men in this match. And and Sinister just raked the eyes of Crenson, and Crenson rolling outside in agony here.
You okay?
And we know that eye took some damage earlier on that breakup of the pin and just shots to it. And Enziguri! Glimmering Warlock by James Marshall and Sinister. And now only gets a barely gets a two and a half count there with that. And a big twisting senton by James Marshall on Sinister. And Crenson just rolled into the ring there. Oh, just nailed him right in the kidney area with that punch. Oh, low blow! Crenson giving Sinister a taste of his own medicine with that low blow there. And, you know, Crenson's still favoring his eye, it looks like. You see Crenson scrapping in his eye. I don't know how he's continuing with that. And now he's just asking James to bring it. Oh, big forearm! And one from Marshall as well. Forearm after forearm after forearm from both men. And both men just nailing each other with those big forearms. And a big back fist to the future and a rolling elbow. And Crenson, and Sinister on the outside just hitting Marshall with the steel chair, and Crenson kind of backed up in the corner, and I can see why, because that big back fist, you know, he got that rolling elbow in, but I think Marshall got the most of that back fist on Crenson. And Crenson, Superman punch by Sinister on Crenson! Shoulder tackle! And what's he going for here? Running head attack! What a combination by Sinister on Nicholas Crenson. And stomping on the hand of Marshall, who's trying to get in the ring there. You know, Sinister going up to the top rope. What is he looking to do here? He's not. Big splash to the outside off the top rope by Sinister on James Marshall. And Crenson is just a sitting duck here, it seems. What is Sinister doing? He's doing a lap around the ring. What is he gonna do here? Big drop kick to the side of the head of Crenson by Sinister.
Come on, guys, get back in the ring.
And now clawing away at the face and eyes of James Marshall is Sinister. And now stretching away at his nose. Oh God, that's got just big clubbing blows to the chest of James Marshall is Sinister.
I pray you. Pat, you want to play you? Friendship.
Let's take a look at that again. Big splash to the outside from the top rope onto Marshall by Sinister. What an amazing view that was.
Little bit go down. And take your one. You talk about the AI, but I'm not going to start with an AI back.
And now Sinister has 2 kendo sticks. That's not going to be good. Oh, just whipping James Marshall with it. And now whipping Crenson with it. Bringing it with both.
Yeah, who's...
And now choking Marshall with it and poking him right in the groin, low blow style.
Like...
And now Crenson grabs one of the kendo sticks from Sinister.
What? Yeah.
And now they're sword fighting almost. Oh, and just nicked the leg here. But Crenson just rips the second one out of his... Now he's got both of them. And just whipping Sinister like a government mule does. And now he just going to town on Sinister as Crenson. All that frustration he's felt over the past couple years coming to fruition here. And what is Crenson thinking?
Nobody grab hot.
And just yeets the freaking thing outside the ring to Sinister. And now he's grabbing Marshall. Big DDT on Marshall by Crenson.
Don't be chefy.
Oh, just knee to the back of Sinister does Crenson. And now he's grabbing that door.
And or your wife get to the doctor.
That door looks like it's seen better days already.
Answers. And that's going to get high. So, the fight said, you know, probably get cool. You're choking.
And a kick to the shoulder by Crenson onto James Marshall there.
Yeah, but it's continue to set. We've arranged how that your family should be.
And
Yeah.
And Sinister with a chair shot onto Marshall, and now going to throw it at Crenson, and Crenson catches it and saboos it right in the head of Sinister. Another DDT on Marshall there.
And it's
And wait, Sinister got the steel chair again.
that's it. You would.
And Crenson's still looking to get himself going here. Oh, but he gets shot right in the head with that steel chair.
I dare is probably to me it's the
And now, what is Sinister doing? Oh no, he's gonna Pillmanize Crenson's leg, it looks like.
right. Because that is one thing that most people know is
Huh? Oh God! That's gotta be that could hit a man's career there. Just slamming that steel chair onto the other steel chair while it's wrapped around the ankle.
not the boss. And the first
And now he's got it right across the throat of James Marshall, the Sinister. What's he gonna do here?
like
Oh, he just drapes all his body weight with a sideways cannonball to Marshall on that chair.
where whole fake videos about all things they and I just
Wait a minute, what's Mr. Brightside doing in here? Mr. Brightside's got the steel chair. And he just nails Crenson with it. What the hell is going on here? Brightside looking to get his... I don't think Brightside forgot what Crenson did. Oh, Brainbuster on the chair by Sinister.
have to be calculated. Yeah, we were beating out.
Oh, Crenson just fell right into that door. Well, he broke it, so... Oh, and Sinister just got cuttered by... And a low blow on Crenson by Mr. Brightside.
Thinking about dying on next week.
And Brightside leaving James Marshall alone, and he... And no, Sinister gets his shoulder up. And now Brightside just still continuing that attack on Crenson. And now Brightside looks like he's finally leaving.
Yeah, but I thought that's so much. But they were back to still hope.
And Marshall's coming too. And wait a minute, he sees Crenson is set up perfectly for him. What is he gonna go for here? Cannonball right into that door! With Crenson laid right against that broken wooden door frame. That's gotta hurt a lot, folks.
You're valuable because
Now he's got that other piece of the door. What's he gonna do here? Just hooks it right at Sinister.
nice. You know what? They're just for those 5 episodes edited.
Uh-oh. I think.
It would be like nice.
Now, Marshall, the elbow pad goes off, going for a fatality, it looks like. Fatality to the side of Crenson. And Crenson's is pretty much dead in the water here after everything that Kodak, Mr. Brightside did to him. Oh, a low blow at that by Sinister.
Yeah, like I'm at some hard to some, but if they let me spoke at the public habit with this show, you stuck.
And now just slamming the door on top of Crenson.
Get after some an adequate period.
And also on top of both Crenson and Marshall. What is he gonna do here? He's going up to the top rope.
So,
Big front splash on the door onto both men.
sorry. With these.
And I think it looks like Sinister might have hurt himself on that splash there. Because he's clutching his shoulder. Could we be looking at a dislocated shoulder? I know he's had history of shoulder issues in the past here.
What up? This has been I was
You okay, Sinister?
I was like, but
And it's just rolling around in agony. Looks like that's why you call it a high-risk maneuver, folks, because it can hurt you as much as it hurts your opponents. And you see, right as soon as he landed, he is clutching that shoulder. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, ooh, that is not good, folks. That could be a very severe shoulder injury, a separated shoulder here.
I don't know how. Okay, that one school, the cat, they just can't believe that. It really is broken and not that reached.
And Sinister trying to keep Marshall from getting a pin there as Marshall was working over him. And what is Marshall doing? Oh, just yanking at that shoulder. Oh God, that is nasty. That could pull the shoulder even more out of socket if it already hadn't been. Oh no. Marshall setting up the door piece right there, that piece of the wooden door. And we know it's coming next. Here it is. A big old acid bath driver on Crenson by James Marshall. And Marshall looking to become a 3-time All-Out champion if he just gets the cover here.
Majors my head.
But no! Sinister keeping Marshall from getting the win there. And no, here he goes. The message straight to the jaw of Crenson. And now, one to James Marshall as well, and he gets the cover on Crenson.
What hell?
And Sinister retains. Sinister through hook and crook and with help from Mr. Brightside in a way, costing Crenson an opportunity. He had it in the bag, and then Mr. Brightside came out and cost him the match. But also Sinister just managing to fight through the pain and be at the right place at the right time. And what is Sinister doing? Oh, he's mocking both men by putting his foot and standing on both of them. And raising his hand as he's a champion. And what's this, folks? I have just gotten word that at Black and Blue, we will see Sinister defending the WC All-Out Championship against the winner of our opening match tonight, Chaz J. So at Black and Blue, it will be for the All-Out Championship. Sinister and Chaz J. That is going to be an amazing match, folks, and I can't wait to see it. But Sinister went through a war today, and he has managed to somehow scrape by, but will he be that lucky at Black and Blue? We will see, folks.
Everything, boys.
As Sinister is slowing in the ring, both Marshall and Crenson are down here. Oh, and I just got word here too, folks, that at Black and Blue, a tribute match for the late great Tim Mecca has been signed. It will be one-on-one James Marshall and Nicholas Crenson, their first one-on-one in almost 2 years, it feels like. They haven't touched each other since Blades of Glory Part 2, so these two good friends and greater enemies will do battle at Black and Blue for the honor of Timothy Mecca as Marshall and Crenson shake hands here. They know they went through a war together, and they're helping each other up here. But now, folks, it is time for our main event of the evening here, folks, as it's the last chance match for the Interstate Openweight Championship, as Jonathan the Executioner Pierce challenges the resident rockstar Sean Jovi. If Pierce doesn't win, he can't challenge for the title as long as Jovi is champion. Let's take a look at how this match came to be.
I can find another one. Let's go ahead. But like a visual.